So while we're blacksmithing, I want y'all to check out Don's wood stove. It's a New South wood stove. When was that one made?
Probably 20s or 30s in Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia made
from Hank.
Georgia.
It's called from the Hank Stove Works.
And he's cooking cornbread in there right now. Plus he's got some soup going in the Dutch ovens here. I've got a Dutch oven like that with a smooth bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We use it all the time.
Where's mine? Oh, like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the neatest one I've come up with. David and found me that one in South Georgia. The little bitty,
Small.
little small Dutch oven. I really like it. All right, where's your blade? I want to see what you got.
Well, let's just lay it there. So I wanted to show you this again. Don, you built this out of what kind of metal?
That is a saw blade off of one of the pieces of equipment that the power company uses to cut the right-of-way.
It is stainless though, right?
It is stainless.
Now, did you forge this or you just stock removal? Stock removal. So you cut that, stock removal, probably spent a lot of time on that to remove all that material for that edge. Of course, that's after the tracker knife, Tom Brown Jr. tracker knife design from the movie The Hunted. And all he did was, how many layers of 36 bank line is that?
It's 3 layers.
3 layers, 36 bank line. What kind of treatment is there? What'd you put on it?
Just epoxy.
That's just epoxy. Did you wrap it, then spread the epoxy?
Yeah. Brush the epoxy on, let it dry.
Okay. And then did you put anything else on it?
No, just 36 pound epoxy.
And then there's the sheath he made, hang free down on his belt. And I asked Don to tell me how much he wanted for that. Now, first of all, that was not for sale, he said. But if you just had to have one, okay, for the sheath too, or just for the knife?
Just for the knife.
$450. $450. In other words, it took him a while to make that, okay? To grind that much material, see how thick it is. And I've been working for about 45 minutes on this one that I'm doing, and it's not as thick as that. And plus this is stainless, right?
Stainless.
So $450, I didn't include the sheath. The sheath, there's a lot of work in it. Look at that sheath. Look at all the work, the design, the sewing, the snaps. And plus you got to have the know-how, not just the materials on that one's probably, $35, just the materials, the leather, the snaps. So yeah, so that would probably be at least another $100 just for the sheath. All right, so $550 total. But there again, he's not really doing it he's just doing it like me as a hobby, not trying to make a living at it. We're long past all that. So we're sitting here now with having some lunch. Don cooked lunch on that nice wood burning stove. Isn't that nice? Good cornbread and soup. I'm telling you, it hit the spot too. Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
And this is Daniel. What's your last name, Dan?
Fleming.
And so, as we sit around and enjoy the rest of the lunch, Daniel is he's a leathercraft guy, and he's got some stuff here just to show it. And in case, what did you say?
It's got a pile of it.
Look at all that stuff. So Daniel, just kind of walk through what you got here, and I'll put his information if you want to contact him about buying something from him, because he's really good. So show him some of the stuff there.
Well, this is one of my earlier pieces. It's kind of mirrored after the early 1800s mail bag. Is exactly what I was trying to go after. I've got several different versions of this where it has another small pocket like this one added to the front, but This one, all solid brass hardware, reinforced aluminum rod through the back to carry the load.
That's nice. Very nice.
And then as they say, just a shoulder bag, or some people like to call them a man purse.
Hospital's bag.
Yeah.
Yep. But I put a clip on the inside of it to mount a knife.
Sure. And you're stitching all this by hand, right?
Yeah, it's all hand stitched. I don't like, I've looked at a lot of machine stitch stuff and don't like it. This is a little laptop sleeve. This is one of the early ones. Pin loop, business cards. This is all Horween leather. This is English tan Dublin.
That's one you're using at work?
I've just got a laptop in it just for,
Look at the quality there.
Yeah, I like that.
I just got a
This
laptop.
this could serve as a computer, like a laptop
Yeah,
bag.
definitely. Yeah, it's built
It's got a lot of room in there for your files and for your notebooks and laptop. Be a perfect gift for that man in your life.
Christmas is coming.
Now, what would you, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but what would you get for something like that?
That one is actually on sale on Etsy for $600.
600.
I think actually it's on sale right now for $595. It was originally $700, but it's
Okay. And then this is another one that you could put a what a
it's got a
Chromebook?
tablet in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chromebook, tablet, MacBook. Or,
A place for your pen or pencil and your business cards. What would that go for?
that one's $225.
$225. And then what about the possible bag for the guy that is doing maybe the reenactments or something?
That one's $400, and that is 10 ounce Horween shrunken bison in tan Dublin with Herman oak straps, harness leather for all the straps, and copper rivets, and all solid brass hardware. This is just a work in progress. I started yesterday, but it's going to be a laptop sleeve, Chromebook, notebook, or whatever, and it'll hold a legal pad on one side and a nice strap.
Now, how much? Now, what is the name? Go ahead and I'll put a link. What is the name of your Etsy shop?
Flemingcraft is
Flemingcraft.
crafted. Yeah, it's on Instagram.
Banana bread.
Oh, thanks. Hey,
Banana walnut bread.
wow, that's.
I do make
Have some coffee go with it.
Here.
Make some.
I do make a bunch of ladies bags, but they don't last.
Okay.
They actually sell as quick as I make them. So men don't a lot of times spend money like that on leather goods, but the ladies bags don't last. All the wallets except for a couple of pieces and Badalassi Carlo Italian leather. The rest of it's all Horween and bison leathers.
Well, that's nice. Very nice.
This is one I built for like a passport holder. It holds a pen and a passport or a Write in the Rain tablet, a couple of cards. But the idea of it's for a passport.
Okay. And all these are on your.
All of them are not. No, they're not. They're not all on Etsy. No, but I do a lot of custom orders. So a lot of this stuff I just make for me as I'm bored at night, and then it sells a little bit at a time. But a lot of times people just contact me and pick out their leather and their stitch color and all that, and I make it just for them. But all these are most of these are what I've made for myself, and just put in the box when I'm done with it. That's a good seller. That design there. That's like the slim Roper style wallet.
See all the places to put your cards, put your cash. That's slim. Fits in your pocket well, your back pocket. That's pretty sweet. Now, what is that? How much was this one right here?
That one's $235.
$235. You probably never have to buy another wallet once you buy one of these.
No,
one like this right here.
It's hard to see the.
This is not the cheap Wally World special.
No, it's not. This one here, these little card wallets,
That little nice little thing.
I sell more of those than anything.
Look at that. Any ladies, if you're watching, your man needs a good manly wallet. That's